The next thing I want to talk about is the notice of withdrawal of offer. Ladies and gentlemen, when you send a signed contract in to somebody, you send it to another realtor, that contract is open ended. They can sign and execute it whenever they want. 6 months could go by, and then all of a sudden they sign and execute that contract and they go, hey, by the way, you owe us option money. So if you don't want to lose option money for your client or earnest money or whatever it might be, if your client decides they no longer want this house, you have got to send in the withdrawal of offer. If you have sent in a contract, this is what you have as documentation saying, nah, that thing is dead in the water. You cannot send an email. I mean, you can, but you don't send an email to the agent going, never mind, they don't want to do that. That is not correct. That will not stand up. And like I said, guys, I hate how legal real estate is, but you have got to cross your T's and dot your I's on every single document. So this is really, really important. If you send an offer in and then you go look at some more houses and your client goes, never mind, I really love this house instead, you have got to send in this withdrawal. And it's super easy to fill out. It's one page again. To the buyer or seller, whoever it's from the buyer or seller, it's pretty easy. Returning the offer, whatever property. Again, this is just an old property. Don't worry about that. But this notice is to confirm that, in my case, the buyer has withdrawn all previously submitted offers, counteroffers to purchase the above referenced property. The withdrawal was communicated orally by me, the realtor, Colin, given notice to the seller realtor on this date at this time. So I have told them at this time, this date. So if you send it in going, never mind, we changed our mind, you cite that email, you document it all here, and you get everybody to sign this. Super important that everybody signs this thing as well, so that way they all know what's going on. The buyer and the seller withdraw all previously submitted offers. And honestly, guys, typically, like if I'm representing the buyer, I'll only have the buyer sign. If I can't get the seller to sign because it's kind of awkward, they may or may not want to, they don't understand, whatever, doesn't really matter. But you want to try and get the seller to sign as well. Save this, put it in your file in the G drive, and we're good to go. So again, do not just leave these random open-ended things out there just floating into the ether. It's bound to get you in trouble sooner or later. And I have heard stories of people waiting weeks to accept an offer, not months, but technically they could. And so you just want to be really, really careful. If you move on, fine, just send this in. Make sure you document. So guys, these are two forms that not many people use very often, but I do think they're very important to understand how they work. The good news is they're simple. So if you got any questions, you know how to get a hold of me, Colin at White Line Realty. And other than that, happy hunting and have a wonderful rest of your week.